Sky Squad, it is reunion time. That is Raw Housewives of Potomac, that is. So we got a little tea from the reunion, spilled from Andy and Karen herself, okay? We're also going to be talking about Married to Medicine, so let's stage dive right on in, baby. Stage dive right on in. All right, so our friends over at the Queens of Bravo happened to catch some flicks from Andy's IG stories, okay? And so, as you guys can see here, here Andy is with these posts from the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. All right, we see that right there. Okay, and you can see a little bit more right here. And actually, Candace's song "Insecure" is playing while he is giving us a look at the cue cards and the backdrop. The backdrop to me is giving me spring fling vibes since a lot of the drama took place at the spring fling. It's given me the look of the bar that they were at when they filmed the spring fling, that first event, that kickoff event of the season, where everybody was allegedly saying that Chris Bassett was allegedly staring at all the girls. Okay. Mainly Deborah. Okay, for which we have seen that he was not. Okay. So we have that bit of information there. But we also got some confirmation on the seating. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. And it seems like things might have been switched up just a wee bit, just a wee bit. So we're going to take a listen and a look at this video and audio right here from Bravo's Andy Cohen, a la the Queens of Bravo. So listen here.
5 p.m. Still going. There's a lot happening here. How are we feeling, Grand Dame?
I am feeling fantastic. I am in
Really?
a sparring match for my life.
Several women.
Several women, but I'm okay.
Wow. Really? You're still the Muhammad Ali of touring shows?
I believe I am now, Andy.
Okay. Very good. Okay. There's a lot more to come.
All right, so let's just do a little analysis. Okay, so it appears as though Andy is looking immediately to the person beside him, and it sounds like he is talking to the one and only Karen Huger, of course, right? And so that would lead us to believe that the seating chart would be Karen right next to him. I would imagine that it would be Candace next to Karen, and then Wendy, Dr. Wendy, next to Candace. That would seem to make the most sense if Candace was not going to be in that first seat next to Andy. The only reason I could see that Candace wouldn't be in that first seat would be because Karen's drama with Giselle, Robin, and Charisse has eclipsed the Chris Bassett and Candace and Giselle drama from earlier in the season. That's the only reason I could see that being the case, because otherwise I would have assumed that it would have been Candace in that first chair and not Karen. That's no disrespect to Karen, but it was just that Candace is honestly having an amazing season, but maybe it's because she's not in as much drama in the back half, and she has kind of been really chill about the drama that she's been in, because she ain't gone ballistic on nobody yet. Okay, not quite yet, not in the way that we're used to her going. Okay, that puts Ashley in an interesting spot, because then I would imagine the only other place I could imagine Charisse going would be beside Wendy, maybe, because on the other couch, I would imagine it to be Giselle, Robin, Mia, Ashley, and then maybe Jacqueline. I'm trying to figure it out, because you could either put Sharice on that other side, and then that makes the couch extra long, and then put Jacqueline beside Wendy. But I don't know how that's gonna play out. So, but either way, I would imagine that it would make sense to me that perhaps Giselle and Robin were sitting side by side, but Andy, they may not want to do that. Because it seems like they've been not doing that for the past couple of years. So let me know what you guys think. And also Karen said that she was in the let's listen to it again. Let's listen to it again.
5 p.m. Still going. There's a lot happening here. How are we feeling, Grand Dame?
I am feeling fantastic. I am in
Really?
a sparring match for my life.
Several women.
Okay, so she says she's in the sparring match of her life with several women. So I would imagine that to be potentially Giselle, Robin, Sharice, and maybe Mia. Maybe Mia, because they've had some interesting dynamics as well. So I can see her sparring with quite a number of those women. Okay. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm super excited about this. We got to talk about something else, though, like something else that is popping off. And I don't think it's quite jumped off yet, but I think it's about to jump off. Okay. So I don't know if you guys happen to catch Dr. Heavenly's latest live with Q, aka Funky Die Neva. Okay. And so, in order to do this, we're going to head over to our friends over at the Married to Medicine source, right? Okay. So, make sure you guys are following our people over there at the Married to Medicine source for all things Married to Medicine on the gram. All right. So, they got to talking about several things. The first of them being that, well, one of them being, obviously Phaedra potentially joining the Married to Medicine cast. And Dr. Heavenly said that she did indeed speak to Phaedra and said that Phaedra had not yet signed on the dotted line. Okay. So no telling where they are with that at this point. And she did confirm what Phaedra said at BravoCon, that she was dating a doctor. So she doesn't see why not. Now, another thing that was talked about was Q asking Dr. Heavenly about Toya posted up with Dr. Gregory's new fiance. And I'm assuming they haven't gotten married yet, based on his Instagram, which we will go to in a second. Now, one of the things that Q mentioned was that Toya had allegedly been posted up on her Instagram with Dr. Gregory's new girlfriend, okay, fiance. But when I went to Toya's page, I didn't see it. I really didn't. I looked for the photo because I wanted to be able to, again, show and tell. But I believe if Q say he saw it, I definitely believe it, right? So I went over to the page. I didn't see it. So maybe it was like in an Instagram story or something like that. If you guys happen to see it, like I just didn't see it. And I went scrolling up and through. Okay. And maybe it was in one of these. We'll see. We'll see. No, I don't see it here. That's just looking like Toya on vacation, baby. Toya, stay on the vacation. I ain't mad at it. So I don't see that photo. However, if you guys want to know who this young lady is, all right, we're gonna take things over to Dr. Not Dr. Eugene, Dr. Gregory's page. All right. Don't ask me why I'm talking in this hush tone today. I really don't know why. But for some reason, I feel real intimate like right now. So anyway, we're gonna head on over. Give me 1 second. To Dr. Gregory's Instagram page, because he's very, out and proud with his boo. Okay. And a lot of the Married to Medicine cast are on his page in the comments. Even Phaedra Parks, like Dr. Contessa is, has posted. Phaedra Parks has commented, go off Silver Fox. And that is Dr. G and his little sweet tea. Okay. And so it was interesting because Q said that, Toya was posted up, and why and when did she start hanging out with, Dr. G's new woman? Because he was like kind of wondering, like I'm wondering, like, oh, is this the start of some mess, right? But Dr. Heavenly did say that a lot of the guys are still cool with Dr. G, as we can also see that some of the ladies are as well. So that may be why. But it has a lot of people talking about this possibility that Dr. G could come back to Married to Medicine, and the possibility that the new Bay could potentially make some appearances as well. Do I think that'll happen? If I were her, I would not do it. Okay. I would not jump on any type of reality TV show. Enjoy your man in peace. Okay. And live the life that you want to live. All right. But would it be good to see? Absolutely. Okay. And this is no shade to Anila, but I think seeing Phaedra and then seeing Dr. G back on our screens, I feel like then it's a party, pretty much. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. and Q also talked about whether or not Dr. Heavenly is back on good graces with Dr. Contessa, and Dr. Heavenly said that was done. Okay. So you guys let me know what you think about these stories. Let me know your predictions for the seating for the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I will catch you in the next video.